In this fight analysis, we're gonna see a brutal knockout. Even me, when I saw this, I was like, I gotta do a fight analysis on it. It's only 10 seconds, but even when I was watching it, it took me off guard when I saw it because it was something I wasn't expecting. So she gets up, he points. Now he gets off the bike, and as soon as he gets off the bike, kicks her right in the neck. Complete knockout. And let's just break it down because it happened so fast and there's a few lessons I want to break down. So the first thing is, again, I don't know what's being said. He gets off the bike. Somebody you're facing off with, you're exchanging words, they get off their bicycle, motorcycle. As soon as they get off, you should be in code red awareness. Why did he just get off the bike? He's ready to throw down. He's ready to do something. Maybe he's going to come in your face, push you, shove you. In this scenario, what made it really hard and unpredictable, even when I was watching it, was that kick. Most of the times, people are going to headhunt and they're going to throw punches, right? It's going to be this style, right? Person's going to come and start going into the head. Very rarely do you see a street fight where the guy just goes straight into the kick. On top of that, to a woman. And he pulls it off and just, I mean, obviously he has some training to be able to throw that kick. And again, one of the most sensitive areas to hit somebody is right in the neck. And he just knocks her out. This is why, guys, I'm going to play it again because there's a lot of lessons we could learn here. This is why, guys, when you're faced with your attacker, right, one of the most important things is covering the space and distance. I see him getting up and get close. Boom, bring your hands up. Keep him at a distance. Keep him at an arm's distance as well. You also got to see how tall is he? What's his range? At the same time, again, it's a lot less likely to see somebody just go straight with that kick. But I guess you've got to also be careful is, well, if he's a kicker and he has that range, well then, but again, that's a scary part of the street fight. You don't know who you're dealing with. Again, this took me off guard because a lot of times you're thinking the person's going to throw a punch, but that kick came out of nowhere and it wasn't even telegraphic. He just stepped, boom, and threw it straight into the neck. So be aware when you're faced with your attacker, the range that they're taking. Always create distance. Watch their feet. Are their feet parallel? Is one foot forward, right? Are they in a parallel position? Because I could tell a lot by how someone stands prior to their training, what training they've had. Be aware of the hands. Be aware of the distance, of the angles, but as well, your range between you and your attacker, right? If you get too close, you're vulnerable for a punch, but obviously you look at this video, you're also vulnerable for a kick. So even me, there was a great lesson here for me to pick up that, you know, as much as we always train to stay away from the range and the hands, I mean, because those high kicks are a lot less used in street fights, but in this fight, it's like it literally came out of nowhere. And just, I mean, it's a brutal attack, guys. Disgusting, and the guy just took off. So, again, you know, be aware of your surrounding, guys. Be aware of your attacker's movement, angles, positioning. When you feel threatened, don't take it for granted that the person is not going to do anything. Be aware that anything could happen. He could pull out a weapon, he can punch you, he can kick you, he can do anything. He could maybe turn on the motorbike and just attack and like try to run you over. So when you're faced with your attacker, don't assume anything and be ready for everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fight analysis. If you have any comments, any questions, drop them in there if you guys want to add anything else. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, guys. Stay safe and stand strong.